it's Madi-DuV-ASMR, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So, in today's video, I am going to be reading your guys' assumptions about me. So, I did both kind of a thing on my Instagram story, which, if you're interested in my Instagram, is linked in the description and just on my YouTube community page as well. And I got around 30 different assumptions from you guys, so I'm not gonna make this intro too long, but let's go ahead and get started. So I just have them all on my phone here. They're in a Google Photos album. So I'm gonna start with everything from Instagram, and I'm not gonna be sharing anyone's usernames, like their Instagram usernames, but I will share YouTube usernames, just because I feel like Instagrams are private, and YouTube is just like a username, like there's nothing really connected to it, if you get what I mean. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. So the first one is that you love plants, which is definitely true, if you could not tell. From the plants behind me, I love plants. I'm a very like nature-oriented person, so I love having living things around me. I apologize if you hear my stomach. Next up, that you are confident. I would like to say so. I mean, for the majority of days, I would consider myself to be a confident person. I like the way I look. I'm proud of the person that I am, like my personality and my morals, that sort of thing. So yeah, I would definitely say that I'm confident. Of course, there are going to be some days where I'm just not confident at all, but yeah. I forgot to mention this earlier, but yeah, so I cut my hair again, and I got new glasses, and that definitely boosted my confidence. I feel like this is exactly how I want to look, like this makeup style, everything. It's really amazing, so yeah. Next up, you love sports / you're athletic. Yeah, fun fact, actually, I would consider myself to be a pretty athletic person. So I rollerblade as much as I possibly can, and usually, like, during this past weekend, I went rollerblading for like 4 hours straight. It was so much fun. And when I was younger, I would play football at recess and soccer at recess, like throughout elementary school. And then in middle school, I was on my track and field team, and I went to almost every meet. And then I haven't done anything in high school so far because I more took on like academic sort of things, but I still like to stay really active, and I love to watch sports and play sports, so yes. Next one, you're an introvert. You're being spelled you are. You're an introvert, yes. Which I would consider myself more of an ambivert, which is a mix between an extrovert when you look at my test scores, or like standardized test scores, or the class assignment, I'm above average. So yes, I would consider myself intelligent. So I guess, but there are so many people, even in my grade, in my school, who are much smarter than me. We have, you read a lot. Yes, I read a ton. I love to read. We got that you are under 18. That is correct. I am a minor. Again, I'm a sophomore in high school. This one says, you are friends with everyone. Everyone who deserves it anyway. I would consider myself, I make friends really easily. But like I said earlier, I just have a main, like, close friend group who I've been best friends with since, like, 7th grade. Yeah, so we initially met at, like, in 6th grade, because we went to this, like, kind of, I'm not gonna say it because it'll give away where I live, because it's a special thing for my state, but we met at this school event because we went to different elementary schools, and we had a school thing where both of our schools went together, and we were in the same group, and we became best friends, and then we didn't see each other for the rest of the year. In the beginning, 7th grade, I saw them at, like, during lunch on, like, the first day, and I sat with them, so, and we've been best friends since. What's next? Okay, so we have 3 more from Instagram, and then we'll move on to the YouTube comments. You are sweet yet shy. You don't waste your time. 100%. You like to draw. Yes, I do like to draw. Not a very well-known fact about me. Entirely last year in my math class, I would just sit and draw different things in my notebook. I've always just liked drawing as a hobby. I'm definitely not that good at it. But I like to do it. It's very relaxing. Okay. It's not an assumption, but a fact that you're so cute and adorable. Thank you. This is from one of my subscribers who follows me. There's planes going overhead. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's absolutely wonderful. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Alright, now moving on. I'm so sorry if you can hear this background noise. Let me unpop my pop socket. Alright. Sorry, I have hiccups. I can feel another one coming. Okay. Okay. Next we have from, this is now on YouTube. It's from Aaliyah Meza. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You know what you like and stick to that, but sometimes you step out of your comfort zone to try something new. I would definitely agree with that. I know what I like. I know what, like, I'm going to like. And I typically just follow things. There's been things that I tried and I hated, and then things that I tried and I loved. Like debate. I tried it thinking I would hate it. And turns out it was one of the best choices I've ever made. The people I've met in debate are some of the absolute closest people in my life. So yes, I would definitely agree with that. Margarita, I love your username. That you are artsy. Yes, I would definitely consider myself artsy. I like to draw. I like to do, like, pottery, like ceramics. I like to sew my own clothes. Yeah, I like to do makeup. I know that's considered an art form, so I guess. Next up from Tilly Marie. You believe in karma and love at first sight. Love your channel, by the way. Hello from England. Hi, Tilly. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm so thankful for you saying how much you love my channel. So, thanks for the question, or the assumption. I do believe in karma, 100%. I think, just everyone ends up getting their karma some way. Their karma dealt with them, and, like, the saying is, like, karma's a bitch. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, I believe in karma and love at first sight, 100%. I fall for people so quick. I'm so sorry, you